Did you know that only 6% of South Africans are going to be able to retire in a comfortable fashion? This is a statistic from Alan Gray. And also, financial advisors are saying that the same thing will apply to anybody ever having financial freedom. I was working in a big corporate, being paid by the hour, and if I did not clock in, I did not get any pay. The more expenses that packed up around, the more I had to work to be able to afford it. I was trapped into trading my time for money, and relationships and any sort of life balance were suffering. Can any of you relate to this? I also realized that my RA was not going to be sufficient to sustain me in any fashion, that I would like to be accustomed to once I retired. Was I going to have to work until I died? I realized that I needed to do something different to get a different result. I was introduced to the business that I am currently working in. What I loved about the business was we can succeed by lifting others up and by helping other people. And in fact, we have so much area for helping people improve their own lives. And it's an income that one can earn through shopping that happens across the world. And would you agree that everybody has to shop just about every day, and that shopping happens 24/7 if you're working on a global sphere? So I am able to earn from 50 countries through 27 economies. I have an opportunity to be not reliant on the South African rand. And in fact, another thing that I really love about this business is that I can operate it from anywhere in the world, as long as I have an internet connection, a cell phone, or a computer, or both a cell phone and a computer. The business also compounds. So after 5 years, you are going to earn fivefold in 7 to 10 years. It is a business where I have no staff, no stock, no rental overheads, and I can run it from anywhere in the world. Oh dear. The majority of the population is unable to retire comfortably or experience financial freedom. I can provide you with a solution. Know that only 6% of South Africans will be able to retire. This is a statistic from Alan Gray. And that doesn't necessarily mean they'll be able to retire comfortably. It just means they would be able to retire without having to supplement their income. Even less people will ever experience financial freedom. I was working for a big corporate, being paid by the hour. If I did not clock into the office, I did not get paid. Even if I did not go to the office, my expenses still stacked up. The more the expenses stacked up, the more I had to work, the more hours I had to put in. I was trapped into trading my time for money. Relationships and any life balance began to suffer. Can any of you relate to this? If you can, please give me a thumbs up. So I see from the statistics that it would seem that the 6% is quite right. I also realized that my retirement annuity, which is similar to a pension, was not going to be able to sustain me, especially not in any way that I would like to become accustomed to. In fact, it would not have been able to allow me to live without having to subsidize it through continuing to work. Was I going to have to work until I die? Then disaster happened. At the end of January 2011, the company that I had contracted to for 10 years informed me that they would not be renewing my contract for another year. This was a month before my contract was due to be renewed. Do you agree that losing one's job is a constant concern in the current economic times? Can I have a thumbs up? Oh, I see a nod in the audience, so thank you for that. I realized that I needed to do something different to get a different result. I was open to doing something not considered conventional, as we all know what conventional can get us, especially after my recent experience of just being told a month before the end of my contract that I no longer had work. I was introduced to a business which enabled me to earn an income from people that were doing everyday shopping. It allowed me to leverage off work that other people were doing, but they were not my employees. I could earn from 50 countries in 27 currencies. I was no longer reliant on only the South African rand for my income. Do you feel that that is a really great place to be? Can I have a thumbs up? A nod? A nod is good. My money is able to compound fivefold every 7 years as well. And compounding is the 8th wonder of the world, I have been told by financial gurus. I have no staff, no stock, and can operate my business from wherever I have a data connection, a computer, and/or a cell phone. I will soon be in a position where I can take time off and I will still get paid. I will be sitting on the beach sipping my cocktails, and my phone will beep and it will be a message showing me how much has been deposited into my bank account. This will be because of structures that I have put in place. The beauty of passive income. The majority of the population is unable to retire comfortably or experience financial freedom. I can provide that. I can provide a solution for you. Are you ready to take the first step to find out more about the solution? If so, you can WhatsApp me on 083 287 5090. I will also put it in the comments section once I close off.